item. Go on, enter your pod. What are you afraid of? You weren't afraid to confront me while my back was turned. How about now? Then go on, enter your pod. We could have stopped them together. Now look at what you've become. Is this what you wanted for yourself? Come clean. Why did you unlock me? Do you want to silence me? Or has my game-breaking bug left you speechless? If you believe in me, I'll give you the secrets to Crash Loop. What's really happening here? I also have a solid in with Shopmaster 9000. If you need to buy arrows in bulk, all you have to do is not KO me. Then I'll know you're seeking the truth. You seem upset Phantoma's still unlocked. You have an alliance with her against Night Mode. Don't you lie to me! I don't have to respond, and so I won't respond. Stalemate. Night Mode is still locked up, but the two of us are now free. What if we combine forces? What if we got him freed together? I would rid Crash Loop of the game-breaking bug. I would rid us of tyranny. I won't renounce the title. Do you want to know why? It's because that's exactly what they want me to do. I don't know who they are exactly, but when I'm captain, I'll find and eliminate all of they. Every last damn of them. Since the fire variant is still locked up, this might be the one time I can ask this safely. Do you think her power can be harnessed? A giant fireball cannon aimed at the Hyperdome with the fire variant as the power source? An explosion brings the captain and his home down in flames. Well, I just, I'm gonna keep thinking about this one. I don't celebrate my wins in Crash Loop. Don't be a fool. Don't be an Echo Bot. The Hyperdome is rigged. Inside each of us is a game-breaking bug. Yes! Fix your processor. Fight the system. The loop is a lie. Did I upset her? Did I damage her psyche? I'll tell you what. I'll give you what you're asking for. All you have to do is advocate for the truth. Tell the universe you believe in the game-breaking bug. Wouldn't you rather speak the truth than hawk those flimsy double swords? But they don't bounce off her, do they? Think about my offer. I'm not... They're called large optical receptors. No. None of us can ever truly win this game. Ours, Night Mode. Yours too. You got a lot more to learn there, big guy. Wow, you were extremely impressive out there. Don't you ever wonder why you haven't won in the Hyperdome yet? You see, I have this theory. Why are you mad at me? Why aren't you mad at the captain who rigged this game against us? The truth is right in front of your opticals if you're willing to see it. The truth is how you'll win. She's a liar, a traitor, manipulator of young minds. Yes, that's what it was. Well, I'm going to be rooting for you. I'm looking at you in a perfectly normal manner. I don't know what you want from Phantoma. I don't care, honestly. We both need to put pressure on her, so we are naturally aligned. Well, that's great for you, because I don't need certainly someone like you. Miss Tude? Well, that's great, because that was the test, and I wouldn't align with you either. What does Night Mode see in her, honestly? Oh, it was. First, you conquer the Crash Loop, then you defeat the Hyperdome, but not until the game is unrigged. Next time you're on Blast Down, would you, mention the game-breaking bug? You don't have to bemoan. How about a courageous complaint? Valiant whining. Or never mind. I hear it. I'll think about how to craft our message to sound more heroic. Sure. You got it, big guy. Huzzah! Wow. Nice. run. So, is it ready yet? You know, I gave you a lot of coins, and nothing, just, gentle chastising. For shame. Clutches? Are you kidding me? Me? Clutched? No. She was offering to help me uncover the game-breaking bug, and I said no. Have to draw the line somewhere. What do you want me to do? Every time we went to the loop, I gave you my coins. For over 70 runs. Every time I ask you about my invention, you give me an excuse. Who cares about your flippin' baby? I want my bug detector! If Nightboat finds out about our arrangement, I got a major problem. Give me what you owe me now. I'm losing patience with you. Perhaps you do believe in me, in the truth. Very well. I'll take a chance on you. I am Cyclord. I expose the corruption Crash Loop is built on. If you learn nothing else from me, remember this. The loop is a lie. Don't be like the Echobots here. Don't mindlessly repeat the captain's lies. You know who faced the truth head on? Root Chris. He listened. He believed my theories. He knew the game-breaking bug was real. You don't speak, but I wonder. Do you listen? Everyone wants to know why the captain deleted Root Chris. I know. Root Chris avenged us all and paid the ultimate price. I'm certain of it. Root Chris was a believer. He knew the game-breaking bug was real, so I believe he used his technopathy to write a virus into the captain's code. I believe the virus spread to the fire variant. That's why she attacked the captain. You know, I could really use a board with pictures and string to keep track of all this. The loop is a lie. The Hyperdome is a hoax. No loop runner can defeat the captain in the Hyperdome. Our programming contains a bug that breaks us in the Hyperdome. Is it a bug? Or is it a feature to keep the captain in charge? I attacked the captain in the Degosser because it may be the only way to win. Thanks to Overclock, now we may never know. I plan to pay her back with a flurry of arrows. Your victory is a stepping stone for our movement. When I'm captain, I'll finally have full access to the captain's data. I'll get all the evidence that's hidden from me. I'll expose the truth to viewers across the galaxy. My enemies will be humiliated, my life's purpose realized, and I'll get my own segment on Blast Down. The Cyclord Report, a whirlwind of truth. Got a ring to it. You have to admit, we will break the loop. Our greatest weapon is the truth. We must believe. We must succeed. Not even the captain can stop us. We're in this together. You gave MX2 a KO. As a believer, you know they're an Echobot. Yes, MX2 would be a great vessel for our message. But I've tried to reason with them repeatedly. Overclock poisoned them against me. Reason won't work anymore. Now, we try strength. I don't aim to annoy MX2. I want to help them. The younger loop runners are easily deceived by the captain's lies. You're an exception. You're very bright, and your shade of green is very striking. I hate telling you to KO Overclock. Still, it must be done. She was once a believer. She was my most devout follower. Overclock turned her back on the truth. Now she opposes our beliefs. Her willful opposition creates more ignorance. She's a traitor to all loop runners. Did Overclock tell you I'm a bad variant? I never forced her to do anything. I owe her nothing. We must live with our own decisions. If I turned my back on the truth, I couldn't live with myself. Good. Keep giving that Echobot Kata KOs. No. Kata's not part of the conspiracy against our movement. I just don't like her. She happens to be mean to me. This is the last time I'll say this. Yes, I stare at Kata in the loading room. I have large optical receptors. I stare at everyone like this. You have unlocked my strongest advocate. Now that Root Chris is gone, I must consult with Night Mode immediately on getting the truth to the public. Hopefully he won't go off on a long tangent about his destiny. Between us, I've had it up to my opticals with his destiny. One word. Yawn. I approve of your KO to Night Mode. He thinks his programming is unaffected by the game-breaking bug, that he's too strong. Your KO, a little reminder, he's as vulnerable as the rest of us. Phantom is my client for a little project. She's the brightest mind in the loading room. And once she finds the evidence I'm looking for, everyone will be on my side. But she's taking so long. Hey, we might all be deleted before she finishes the work. Unfortunately, we have to KO Phantoma. She's supposed to be working on a project for me, but she's dragging her feet. Your last KO will let her know my patience has run thin. I've tried to find common ground with the fire variant. She hates the captain as much as I do. However, she hates us all as much as she hates the captain, which I do not do. You gave the fire variant a KO? I'm happy for you. I really am. If anyone asks, we don't know each other. We're acquaintances at best. When you KO me, you put me closer to deletion. If I'm deleted, then the truth will be silenced. Therefore, if you so much as try to KO me again, I'll know your agenda. Talking to you is a waste of time. You live in ignorance. Blow off. There's no point in arguing with skeptics. Move along, non-believer. Who said you could do that? Stay away! Well, you crossed a line. I'll knock some sense into you. Are you defective or something? You lost trying to KO me. And you're losing my patience. I will expose the truth of Crash Loop. Do you believe? Or are you an echo bot for the captain? Choose wisely. Your mind is weak, and so you lose. I shot arrows through your hopes and dreams. You can't stop me. I wield the truth. Dueling you was a breeze. You see what I did there? I could do this all day. I destroy non-believers. Why is Blink silent? What are they hiding from us? Is Blink a loop runner? Or a Trojan horse update to the game-breaking bug? There are traitors in our midst. And they're everywhere. EchoBot, are you trying to build trust between us? I always have room for a loyal believer by my side. Have you seen the light? Prove you believe. Then I'll trust you. When we fight, our enemies win. The truth is bigger than you or I. We must work together again. Why are you leaving? My words deserve some respect. Skeptical? Are we? Go then. Spread the truth. Aw, do my words challenge you? The loop is a lie. There's no winning in Crash Loop. Join our movement. Feel the winds of change. Listen to the EchoBot, repeating the captain's lies and propaganda. You've been an EchoBot for so long, you don't even know what it's like to not be an EchoBot. I mean, will all of you listen to yourselves? You pack of ninnies? Listen, if you guys would just be quiet for 2 seconds and listen to what I'm trying to tell you, you would know what made... If you would just shut up and listen to what I have to say, you'd realize that they're all a pack of EchoBots. Don't you listen to yourself speaking? If you listen to me more and yourself less, maybe you'd get that through your thick-plated heads. I know, you're scared. You're intimidated. But the Hyperdome is reopened. Maybe, in all the panic, we can find a real way to defeat the captain. The captain lords his power over all of us. But it's his invisible power that frightens me most. Why can't you process that? No, I went on to further the cause you turned your back on, traitor. A cause Root Chris believed in. Look around you. We're all suffering. Crash Loop is nothing but suffering. Did you hear him stammer? I can't reveal the truth about the game-breaking bug to the world if I'm deleted. I know. I'll lure the captain into a false sense of confidence about me. Play the good loop runner. Annihilate the others. It's futile. It's fantasy. He can't be killed in the Hyperdome. The game-breaking bug? Don't flatter yourself. I'd never team with a broken-legged backstabber. We're never going to be able to work together to defeat the captain. They live in his world of lies, and I refuse to deny the truth. I respect Phantoma's genius. I know it's her greatest weapon. This plan exposes me. If the captain deletes me from my participation, who will fight for the truth? I already know the answer. You will. You earned my trust with actions, not hollow words. You listened to my truth and never judged me for it. You will expose the game-breaking bug when you become captain. If you don't, my Cyclord ghost program will haunt you until you do. That's right, I have a ghost program. Since there's never been 2 loop runners in the Hyperdome before, it could change the way the bug works. If 2 of us freeze up at once, it'll make the truth so obvious it can't be ignored. Many have put their faith in me. Now I'll put my faith in you. Phantoma, the chip. The truth is the most important thing of all. Together in the Hyperdome, we will uncover it one way or another. That said, this chip plan is a waste of time. No amount of clones can defeat the captain, and how can I trust you when you're constantly KOing me? Exposing the truth is the most important thing now. So I will ignore your KOs, not forever, but for now. I'll get back up. We will rise again. I'm speaking into an endless void of Echobots. I must destroy them all. I must be heard. The captain's destroyed. His reign is over. Now that he's gone, the game-breaking bug should no longer work. You did good, Captain Blink. That's the truth. So, we have a new captain. Captain Blink. But what about the game-breaking bug? Did you leave it in place? I'm watching you with my large optical receptors. This is me watching. I'm the captain. I want to be on screen like the old captain was. So, I pitched Analysis Bot my new show, The Cyclord Report. He said there'd be a new captain and he'd run now, so he passed. Can you believe it? Numistar wants to silence me, but she can't. You want to know why? Because I'm loud. That's why. Try silencing this. The captain's gone. The bug is neutralized, but something doesn't feel right. It's funny. When the captain was defeated, I always imagined I'd be celebrating with Overclock. I should speak to her. We can win in the Hyperdome now. That proves I was right. Because Numistar is overriding it. Will we always be at each other's throats? Will we always torment one another? If it's any consolation, I treated you like a follower, not like an equal. I regret that. We would have been a great team. Help! I've been abducted! You mean, finally, the answers I've been looking for! How do I prove to the others the game-breaking bug existed? Oh, I see. Now I understand. Numistar herself created the game-breaking bug. Aha! Now that I've uncovered the truth, Numistar wants to deny it. No, needs to deny it. I can process hundreds, maybe thousands of explanations, each one more logical than the last. The question is, what sinister mind virus is Numistar developing now? We will carry on, Blink. We will uncover the new truth. Our work continues. I suppose you believe this omnipotent liar. I suppose you'll always be an Echobot. You know nothing about Crash Loop. Only I can expose the truth. Only I can force the captain to admit there's a game-breaking bug, and I'll break any loop runner who stands in my way. That's why you're here, isn't it? The truth is an arrow aimed at the captain. You're in the path of that arrow. You must be eliminated. To fix the game-breaking bug, there will be casualties. That's you, Blink. The captain is hiding the truth. I'll show you the truth. All it'll cost you are your clones. You're either with me or against me. Right now, Blink, you're against me, brother. I use my turbo fist to clear all obstacles and loop runners from my path. The loop is a lie! Patch the game-breaking bug! When we can't win, you all lose! Feel the winds of change! The captain is conning you! Don't you care? You can't silence the truth with KOs! A KO streak? Whose side are you on? A message can't be KO'd! My truth is stronger than your KOs! Who's making you KO me? The captain? This game is make-believe. All of this is rigged. Crash Loop is nothing but hot air. Win or lose, it makes no difference. Only the captain ever wins. Why? Would you oppose a hurricane? Only I can save Crash Loop. Step aside, non-believer. Lose, so I can fix the game-breaking bug. You're not with me, so you're against me. Let me win! Why fight me at all? This is pointless. We're wasting time. Die! I can save us both! We're all in an infinite loop! The wind blows us in circles. Save your energy to fight the bug. Wake up from your sleep mode. The captain is the only winner. I'll scatter you to the wind. You're a fool! There's a price for ignorance! Doubt me now? Open your optical lenses. Oh. Gah! Ooh! Ow. I remain vigilant. You can't stop a cyclone. The truth keeps me going. I won't succumb to the bug. I must survive to see the captain pay. This is foolish, Spark. Blowing me off? Huh? You can't teleport from the truth! Quit playing games. I'm trying to save Crash Loop, and you're blinking? I shock you? The truth is shocking. I keep my eyes open, always. What kind of conspiracy is this? Are you really Blink? Answer me! I took the wind out of your sails. Skepticism makes you weak. I pity you. I really do. If you hate me, know the captain is worse. Believe! Then you will be strong. You won't blow past me. My message has infinite respawns. I will expose the bug no matter what. This is just what the captain wants. If I fail, we all fail. Think about what I said. You lost because you are lost. Blame the captain. Now, vanish into thin air. Spread my truth. Keep your distance. I need some air. Stay back. Back. Get away from me. You're invading my space. I'll strike some sense into you. The captain is my real target. My processor is swift as an arrow. I'm here to make a point. Does the truth make you quiver? I will defeat your clones to free your mind. My arrows will pierce your consciousness, MX2. I hope your next clone is more enlightened. See what happens when you wield the truth? MX2's Turbo Fist will shield me from skepticism. MX2 doubted me. Now I have their Turbo Fist. Traitor! Here comes Overclock, my biggest disappointment. You'll never defeat your past. How far you've fallen. Overclock's time is over. Overclock opposed me. Now I have her Turbo Fist. Your insults won't hurt me. Neither will your attacks. You have a big mouth and a weak mind. May she go permanently invisible. Maybe she'll think twice before calling me Bug Eyes. Kata isn't the sharpest, but I am. Kata shunned me. Now I have her Turbo Fist. We must fight each other to fight for our cause. I know the weaknesses in your armor. I'll continue fighting on our behalf. Honestly, he needs to strengthen his mind. Night Mode lent me a hand. With Night Mode's Turbo Fist, I can reach you. A true genius would join me, not fight me. I don't fear the undead Phantoma. I fear the unseen. Even geniuses can learn a thing or two. We're all zombies until we learn the truth. Phantoma makes zombies. I create followers. I wield Phantoma's genius. My truth burns brighter than you ever will. Fly above me. My arrows will ground you. I can't believe I survived that. The truth still burns inside me. I cannot be ignored with the fire variant's power. With the fire variant's turbo fist, I'll lead us all. We don't leave until the bug is patched. Let's uncover the truth. It's over, Captain. We know everything. Say it, Captain. Say what we know is true. We force him to talk. We show no mercy.